So, hello, my name is Dora. I'm from the Franciscan High School in Szentendrei. It's a small town in the north of Budapest. I finished year 10 and I'm looking forward to year 11. So I still have 2 years of studying before the final examination. This will be a bit of basic data as I take the liberty to restructure the questions and introduce myself through the questions rather than giving now some sort of data sheet. So the first question would be, my achievements, sorry. Well, I would say that mainly as academic achievements, I would say that my main profile regarding competitions is mostly chemistry and English, but I also compete in mathematics and I also have a keen interest in IT, although I don't compete. But this year I was lucky I have a very nice English teacher. We were lucky to go to a debate competition with our school team. Although we didn't make it past the qualifiers, I still value that experience very important. I think that those 2 days were spent best in the community with many people who are interested in topics that are very relevant to us. And that was one of my personal experience bests like this year. But I also achieved the 23rd place at the national chemistry competition this year. Last year, I achieved the 3rd place at not the nationals, but another national competition. Well, I also go to more national competitions in chemistry, which I've always finished around the 9th and 10th place. And also play the harp, as maybe can be seen in the background. I'm not sure. I'm maybe like that. And I was at the nationals this year too, although I didn't get any prize. I was at the last nationals where I got 2nd prize. The harp is my number 1 hobby. I spent, especially before the competitions, like 2 hours a day. Now only 1 hour or half, it depends, because I had to travel a lot this summer. So this is where I can also see that hard work. Victor loves hard work, and I just enjoy how much I could gain from this. And although I don't want to do anything professional with it, I also value the importance of personal achievements. I can consider myself a happy person, which I think is great nowadays. And I also can sometimes lighten up the days of others. I have a few friends which I can deeply trust and with whom I can spend a lot of time in and out of school, which is also very important. I have people who trust me, not lastly the teachers' body at the school who sent me here in the first place. I also value personal growth, which I see myself as the sum of my previous experiences in which this program would also take part. Well, what can I gain? Why me? Just read the questions to structure. Regarding that, with the most influential companies and some of the best universities, just a few hundred kilometers away. This is very interesting. And also it's very important that these software companies can gain the talent from their local area, so they don't have to go really far away. And it might sound ironic that this is all about software. I still think that it's important also to have time offline and actually meet these people. And I think I'm very interesting. Hopefully there will be opportunities to ask questions from these people after the tour, or what kind of program each company thinks at each school. My personal ambition is to I'm not sure in which field yet, as I'm interested also from natural sciences into engineering. And also I can see myself working in IT too. But I would certainly like to become the best in what I do. So, and last but not least, at the end of the day, I want to give back the gained knowledge to my local community, also in short term, but also long term. I take part in the local school parliament, where I give I also take part in the organization of school events, but also in the local community, in the local music school. I play part. I play for concerts for small children too, but also for adults. Sometimes at the elders' home, which is also in our local community, our town, and also take part in the church community, which is also very important in my life. Also can see, and for long-term goals, I can see myself studying abroad and also working a few years there, but I certainly would like to come back to Hungary and give my knowledge back, because brain drain is a huge problem in our, I know, yes, sorry. But overall, just the last sentence, I'm a person that values academic achievements as well as the importance of the community and what you can give as a person back.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, Dora. I have a question. Imagine you land in San Francisco and you learn that you have 1 hour there. But during this 1 hour, you can meet any person you imagine. Whom would you like to meet in the Silicon Valley? I mean, we are not in New York City, for example. Mm. Someone from the Silicon Valley, and why?
I won't say necessarily someone excellent, but I'm very interested in LinkedIn as a company, because the concept, so probably with the CEO. Oh, sorry.
Who from LinkedIn would you like to meet?
Oh, this is very bad, but actually I can't remember names. So I've looked into the company and I'm very interested in the concept itself, but I'm very bad at names. I'm sorry, I don't really a name.
We are going to meet the vice president of LinkedIn. If this is good for you.
Because I'm very interested in the business model, what makes this place ticks, because it's very interesting how I see that many people in my area use this application, and I don't really see what makes that so interesting. But nevertheless, I would actually see what makes it so, that how can they hook so many people on a platform if there already Facebook exists, Instagram exists, all the other platforms, or Meta company as
okay thing. Thank you very much. Gabor, may I ask for a question?
Yes. So Dora, we don't have a Silicon Valley in Hungary. What would you do to make one?
Well, I think it's very important to have the universities even more connected with the industry. So that will be certainly important. Of course, maybe not only Hungary, but also a regional community. So because Silicon Valley is a larger area than maybe what would be quite a large part of Hungary. So of course, not whole of Hungary could be a Silicon Valley, but I think it's very important that those people who go out in the Silicon Valley also somehow come back, which there are also good scholarship options that ensure that you get back afterwards to Hungary and give your knowledge there. I think I'm referring to the STIPI, somebody knows, a Hungarian state scholarship. It would be extremely important to also have these people back and ensure that they have the circumstances that they can flourish as entrepreneurs, because nowadays bureaucracy is hitting really hard and it's kind of complicated to start a company, but also needs the people that are very excited about it should also have more opportunities in Hungary to flourish. Because I see many people that go away, they think, okay, they were just going to study and they stay there afterwards. So I also have some people I know personally who...
Thank you very much.
I think it's very sad.
Dora, pretty cool answer, Dora. Thank you.
Zeike?
Thank you, Mr. Radoslav. Dora, you seem a very communicative person, and I wonder that what do you think? What is the best way to spread information nowadays? When you come back, you have to, talk about what you have seen, who have you been talk with, and what do you think nowadays? What is the best way to spread information?
Well, I have been thinking about this because as a part of the student, parliament, we also have to organize a lot of events. And even though we have a Instagram, a Facebook account, the email, nobody reads them. And it's really hard to get people really engaged. There are those few who always come. Well, I would plan on also having a presentation, which I may present maybe to the class. But also we have an IT club at school, so that will be certainly more relevant there. It's important to target the information to the right people, and something with which these companies are also doing. And it's a really hard and challenging question, because we cannot be as I don't know, colorful and bright as, I don't know, YouTube or TikTok, but and also, I don't know, keeping ourselves somehow serious, because this would certainly be a more presentation that is longer than 15 seconds or 1 minute. It's hard to keep the attention span of young people today, so I see this also as a challenge. And the teachers too. I'm not sure, but there are some teachers which I have as role model. For example, our English teacher who speaks a lot and makes us speak, so also maybe some kind of group project perhaps. I'm not quite sure yet, but I'm sure I find some.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
And Renata, final question.
Yes, Dora, I'm impressed by your knowledge of English, and I'm sure that you are looking very much to visiting the Silicon Valley. Have you made any preparation for that? I mean,
excuse me, I didn't hear the word. I couldn't catch it. Excuse me.
Now, is it better now?
Yes, it's better. I put it louder so I can hear you.
Okay, maybe. Yes, so I would like to ask you about your preparation for the journey. Have you made the preparation, I mean, reading videos, watching videos, reading about the places, and have you got your favorite one during your trip?
Well, I have to admit that since I got the call from my IT teacher, I was traveling a lot. So I had to visit my grandparents. I was with friends now, canoeing a few days, so we had no internet, literally nothing. So I barely got the information about the email, because my father read it to me on phone. But I also was with the family abroad. I didn't have as much time. I tried to look also into the scholarship webpage and see what information I found. I found the admissions process, which made my heart skip a beat, but I like challenges, so why not?
Okay, thank you.
So I didn't have as much time, but for example, there's in Hungary.
Thank you very much. The time is up. Now it's time for the feedback. If I may ask Renata for your feedback first. Very short one, because we're out of time.
Yeah, so just anyhow, I'm very much impressed by your knowledge of English, by your motivation, by your ability to speak a lot about any topic. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Gabor?
Well done, Dora. Thank you. Well done.
And Seike?
Very good, very mature way of thinking. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you very much. I join my colleagues. Dora, within 1 or 2 weeks, you will learn about results. I wish you that you go to the Silicon Valley and you fulfill your dreams. And so far, have a nice weekend.
Well, have a nice weekend. Thank you also for the
interview. Thank you very much.
And have a nice day. Good work, everybody.
Yeah, bye.
Hello. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.